Radio entertainment.
Hey, listen, today's episode is brought to you by Hulu Plus. Hulu Plus gives you total control to watch anything, anytime, anywhere. Watch classic shows or all your current favorites. Act now and get a cool special deal just for TMOS listeners. An absolutely free extended trial of Hulu Plus. Just go to huluplus.com/TMOS. Remember, that's huluplus.com/TMOS. And now, the show.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Rob, do you have that Bob Hope music, across the hallway?
Yeah, of course.
Taping a special across the hallway because I have a surprise. It's not a surprise really for Oscar or Pony or even me, really. Well, it's not a surprise.
How would it be a surprise for you? You're not that forgetful.
It's really a surprise for you. I don't do this type of thing very often.
Okay.
I don't actually, say that I've got a surprise for people on the show.
Right.
But there's somebody, we've had many, many great relationships over the years.
Sure.
And this is one of my longest. In fact, this is an over 30-year relationship, and I think you all know who this person is.
Really?
So without further ado, I would like to bring this individual into the studio for Rob Spiewak, because Rob doesn't know it's coming. Bring in our special guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God.
There it is.
Jesus Christ.
It's Dennis Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. Or I should say... Yeah, Pony, sitting there in a coma.
Jesus Christ.
He goes into a coma. He does, I know.
Well, you know what? It's probably the most...
The man's got a nub for one of his hands. He can't put headphones on.
You know what?
Yes,
the
he
fact
can.
that Pony fell into a fetal position is probably the best defense he could take.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's old friend of the Mike O'Mara Show, and before that, the Don and Mike Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dennis Murphy.
Hey guys, how you doing?
I'm excited to see you, Dennis.
Hi, Rob. I love you.
Boo. Hi, Rob.
Rob looks pissed.
So, no, I'm pissed at you.
Oh.
I orchestrated this thing like a well-oiled machine, and then I got Johnny 10 minutes late, which is always
Well,
a half an hour,
no,
not
you know
10
what?
minutes.
It's not him being late. That's not what... The whole thing was cancer already because of what you were setting up.
It wasn't cancer because of our boy.
No, the fact
Dennis
that
Murphy.
he touched it.
Dennis Murphy. No, you're wrong.
10:29.
Den was here at 10:29. We communicated on Facebook. I set this thing up early in the week. It's because of the government shutdown, because Dennis Murphy is furloughed.
I'm one of the furloughed.
Hey, I have a question for you, Dennis.
Yes, Rob.
When you're furloughed, how can you tell? How does it change your day-to-day operations?
Well, I watch television the whole day
Yes.
and get on the internet the whole day. Why?
You are working for the government now, right? You're a government accountant.
Yes, I'm the GS-12 with the Social Security Administration.
GS-12?
Do you understand the topicality?
Didn't he used to run a gas station?
Oh, no, that was a long time ago.
Slow down.
Okay.
The topicality of this is that Dennis Murphy is an example of what Congress has done to the working people of America.
Dennis Murphy is an example of why Congress did it.
Oh, what is that, Bob?
I feel sick to my stomach.
Why do you feel sick to your stomach? He's your favorite regular that we've ever had on the show.
What are you doing? If I did this to you, you'd kill me.
I know.
And you're clapping like Tom Gavin now.
I know.
You are so happy. Charlie, are you glad he's here? Yeah.
Oh, Tom's jealous now.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Tom, if you have our number, give it a call if you're listening to this
doesn't
live.
have it.
He doesn't have the number
No, we
anymore?
changed it, remember?
Do we have
We had to
Tom's
change it.
number?
We do.
We do. Let's call Tom.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm going to give you your own time. I'm going to give you your own time. No, yes, you do. You've always been jealous of Tom Gavin.
Okay, but I'm here.
But it's been a long time.
It's been like two years.
Yeah, Mike, it's been like 2 years.
Now, hold on. Now, don't nakedly make fun of his disability.
I got all my clothes on.
Let me just say that Dennis Murphy is an old friend. We go back. Are we at 30 years yet?
October 26, 1986.
Almost,
Wow.
like about 3 years shy of
we met
of 30 years.
1986.
That's
Coming
a
up, you're coming
lifetime.
up on
on
the
a
27th
promotion, and Dennis was sitting out in front of a hotel.
Yeah.
We took listeners up to see the Giants game by plane, if I
John
remember.
Gillespie.
And Dennis had a trash bag out in front of the hotel, and he was yelling out his room number to Don and me, and we're walking
Do you
in.
remember? Do you remember?
915.
Hey, where you go?
And of course, Dennis, if you've never seen Dennis before, he makes a hell of an impression. And so, we got into the whole minutia. For those of you that have never heard my friend Dennis Murphy on this show, why are you giving me a dirty look like that?
Why do you think?
What's the problem?
Rob,
You know what's
could be
really
a little-
great?
You could be a little
Why are you
nicer.
so upset?
Nearly 27 years ago, wasn't it the last time the Giants won a game?
No, as a matter of fact, they've won a couple of Super Bowls in the
that's
in the
right.
meantime.
That's right.
Or one Super Bowl.
You
Or
big-
two.
no, those
two.
were-
Two. Eli's won two. Yeah.
Those Super Bowl victories were great wins, just like today's show.
They've won. Wait a minute. They've maybe won 4 Super Bowls. Right? 3? No, 2.
Clue.
3.
Yeah, three total.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
microphone.
because before we met you, they won 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, right around that time we met. So the fact is that Dennis Murphy is an old regular of the show. He is, if you wonder why he sounds the way he does, is because Dennis has a condition from birth known as Mobius syndrome.
Yeah.
And
You can barely tell.
and
Where to go, Oscar?
That's
Thank you, Oscar.
Oscar with the naked cruelty. And incidentally, you're saying, man, you're being awfully cruel to this man. No, Dennis has known us for, we're old friends, so our naked cruelty, he doesn't care
And
anymore.
as the show historian, there really is a checkered past. Dennis has run with the Bulls.
Yes, he has.
Dennis has jumped out of an airplane.
Yes, he has.
Dennis, I don't know if it was actually a loss of virginity, but you visited the company of a lady through the courtety of our show.
Yeah.
Right?
And I do remember how he explained how it went. He said it was messy.
Yeah, it was messy, but it worked, right? It worked.
It worked. She got it out of me.
And speaking of which,
Clean those pipes.
one time we gave him Viagra and made him watch gay porn,
That's true.
which was nice.
We did a Viagra experiment with it.
Yeah,
we did a medical experiment on you.
Yeah.
Mobius syndrome, because of that syndrome, Dennis has one hand.
hand.
And he also has half a tongue.
Yeah.
And what Dennis says.
we tried to get him teeth once, but he declined.
We tried to get his teeth fixed. He's never gone along with that. What?
No, but
No, don't start a sentence with no.
It's his trademark.
Okay.
Okay.
I have. You don't know this, Mike, but
Yes.
I was born with club feet also.
He has club feet. I didn't
I
know
was
that.
born with club feet.
Because you never wore sandals in front of us.
No.
Okay.
Hey, and
so-
you know what? Oscar used to go there for drinking. There's a place downtown, Club Feet.
Club feet.
Remember that bottle service?
Great
Oscar?
specials.
But Dennis is, and I say this before we go on because I will bust Dennis's balls more than anybody. But the fact is, Dennis is a guy that never let anything that was wrong with him slow him down. As a matter of fact, he wanted himself up front and in front of everybody. And the high point, the pinnacle of his radio career, was when Dennis recorded an album known as "One Heart, One Hand."
No, one hand, one heart. Come on, Mike.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dennis.
And also, that was
one hand, one heart.
And keep in mind, that was his sophomore effort.
Right.
Because before that, he recorded Merry Effing Christmas.
That's right, Merry Effing Christmas. And
Sadly, I don't believe I have them here.
Oh, come on.
One
Mom.
hand.
Got on your iPad? Yeah.
What?
Got on your iPad?
I
that on
can't
your
make
i-
out a
is that
damn
It's not on your iPad.
No, I checked. I don't have it with. Let me see what I have around. But,
Dennis had the album cover of One Hand, One Heart features Dennis in his underwear, topless.
no, that's
No,
the Christmas
no, the
album.
Christmas
Oh, that's the
album.
Christmas album? Oh, they all run together.
Yeah.
But I would love to find it. God, I just hope it's on YouTube. Your duet with, was it Kelly Sofer?
Kelly
Oh,
Coker.
I am so pissed at her. I am
Why?
so pissed because she ruined what would have been you collaborated when you didn't need to collaborate.
I can see it enhance the song. Didn't you
She
think?
dominated you, and it was not right. She was using your celebrity. She was using your fame
But
to
go
further
bring it, but you helped me.
her musical career.
She helped me.
She helped you.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah, come on.
So that's the background. If you've
Okay.
never heard of Dennis Murphy, and Dennis has done a lot really with with what he's got. And the fact is, Dennis, when he goes out to bars because he's got one hand, are you still using the line to chicks that you were bitten?
Oh, yeah.
you were bitten by a shark.
Like, women come up to me. What happened to your hand?
So you bitten by a shark. It's one of
I was
those-
bitten by a shark.
Right, it's one of the most brilliant
Or-
things he's ever done.
Or I reached across the dinner table and my dad cut my hand off with a
With a cleaver?
With a cleaver.
There you go. Absolutely.
Or,
Sexy.
Look at my tongue.
Yeah.
I stuck it out and the government picture ate it.
A Doberman Pinscher.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
my tongue.
All right.
Dennis, you don't seem to be on iTunes.
Oh, that's a shame.
God.
So you're now doing accounting for the government?
Social Security.
And how long have you been employed by the Social Security
May
Administration?
7, 2012.
Oh, really? So it's a new job, and you're
Yeah,
doing well, and
congratulations.
you're happy, and F this Congress for doing this to people
I
like you.
know. You know what, Mike? If Ronald Reagan or Bill Clinton was in office, this would not have happened.
That's Dennis Murphy, ladies and
Don't you
gentlemen.
think so?
That's Dennis Murphy in his
Dennis.
political speech.
Yeah.
Let's put all of our past behind us and will you entertain
Let's
a question?
do that.
Okay, Rob.
Right.
Who is at fault for this furlough? If you had to point fingers.
Yeah, what party? Are you able to do that in your role as a government worker?
I
Well,
didn't mean to say it that way, but if you had to lay blame.
I hate to say this, but it's the Republicans.
The Republicans, there you have it. That's all I need.
Are they biting the hand that feeds?
What are you
doing?
That's he's getting right in the spirit of
I
it.
know.
But the thing is, the Republicans, which I am one, by the way,
Right.
You're a good
they screwed
Republican.
it up. They screwed it up.
Do you
did
give
what?
do you give the Democrats a thumbs up?
Okay, now stop.
No,
Now that's not.
Don't
Come on,
be mean, Rob.
Come on, Rob.
I give Congress 2 thumbs down.
Yeah, 2 thumbs way
one and a
down.
half.
Are you coming to our live show?
I'll be there, Mike.
You're not going to make a spectacle of yourself.
Hell
at the live
no.
show. You know your buddy's coming to the live show
Oh,
too. I promised him
how
two.
big?
I promised him 2 free tickets.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you remember the date? Well, the date of the live show?
It's November 9th at 7:30 at State Theater.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rob, you know that's the kind of ball he'd normally drop.
I like that.
That's a good thing.
That
That's
is good.
wonderful.
That's strong.
And now I see that you came, and believe it or not, Dennis Murphy came bearing gifts today.
Yes.
Oh,
That's from
this.
Michael Williams.
Hold it. Read what's written on the bag,
Please.
Well,
including what was crossed
I
out.
said Michael Scott, but it's Michael Williams. I'm sorry.
It's Michael William O'Mara from Dennis.
I said Michael
And look,
Scott.
it's a baby bag with the baby wrapping on it.
That's really
Can I
nice
open
of
this
him.
up? Oh, that's
It's all about
wonderful.
presentation,
Look
Dennis.
at that.
It's a calling thing for when Michael Scott
Oh,
calls.
you know what? That is sweet, Dennis.
Well,
Thank
my
you.
God.
Very nice.
That's great. And he
Appreciate
wrote Michael
that.
Scott because he knows you named him after the character
I
in The
know,
Office.
why I said Michael Scott? I don't know. But it's Michael Williams.
It doesn't matter, and I see I'm not the only one that got a gift today.
No.
look at
Rob,
this.
I came with a peace offering.
Oh,
Your
they're
favorite
very
beer,
sweet.
Rob.
I love
Heineken.
Heineken.
A peace offering, he says,
Heineken for
Rob.
you.
I love it. Thank you,
Peace
Dennis.
offering.
You know what, Dennis? Let's start anew.
Okay. Look, you want to shake hands?
There are very few things I'd rather do.
When is the last time you drank a regular Heineken?
It was to celebrate the presidential victory of Richard Nixon.
Hold on. Heineken with the beer.
No,
He's Beck's.
it's Beck's.
He's back.
Oh.
But you know
he
what?
says that on
Heineken,
he says that on the show all the time, Dennis.
but Heineken is a good distant third.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's shake hands, Dennis.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
all right, very good.
On
This is
camera. Let's not do it off camera.
it. I don't care. I really don't care. Oh, no.
God.
He wants to hug. He
Jesus.
wants to hug. All right.
All right.
Okay. All right. Stop
I
it.
just humped him.
Dennis, let me ask you a few things. So,
Ask him about the pelvic thrusting.
you have you're gainfully employed. You were unemployed for a good long
Wanna
time.
help him there?
Help,
Yeah,
can
Josh,
someone
help
help
Dennis
him?
with his. No, he did it.
I was unemployed for 3 years.
How is the love life?
Not
Non-existent.
good.
Non-existent.
Mike, his
No,
balls are
listen.
still furloughed.
But I went to the bunny ranch on Valentine's Day.
You went to the Bunny Ranch on Valentine's
Yeah.
Day?
Oh.
Did another radio station send you out
well,
there?
your old partner,
Did Don send you out there?
sent me out.
Oh, that's wonderful that Don sent you out to the Bunny Ranch.
very nice
'Cause
of him.
Don had, and unfortunately, I don't know what the hell happened.
I
With,
know. Don
but
is not on the air anymore.
not on the air
Who
anymore.
knows what happened?
But I know he was very close with Dennis Hoff out there. So
Yeah.
you had a repeat visit out to the Bunny Ranch?
2 Valentine's Day in a row. 2 Valentine's Days in a row.
Now, when
Oh,
you
that
got
is
out to the
wonderful.
Moonlight Bunny Ranch and they put the girls out for you to choose, were you allowed to choose, or did you see the girls actually drawing straws?
Actually, Don got his morning show there, and I had
okay.
my choice during the show.
And who? And describe your choice.
And the unlucky one was Amy Page.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, no.
And everything.
Page.
And the plumbing worked okay?
Oh, Don was fine.
Everything was fine with that?
We took a bath together.
Oh, okay, now. That's about all I
Kim
have.
McCarthy.
That's the little time that tells me, oh, look at that clock on the wall. That's about it. Well, Dennis, we will see you at the live show.
Okay.
We will introduce you in the crowd, as usual, as we always like to do. And I know we're happy that I hadn't seen you in a long time. And,
Well, me neither.
and you know, it worked out well that you had the government furlough and you were able to come in on Friday. And that's great. We'll see you at the live show.
And don't sell any merchandise at the live show.
Oh, I know. I know my lesson.
Yeah, no bootlegging.
ladies and gentlemen, do you have the Bob Hope music? We'll play him
We'll
out.
play him out. Does he really really earn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's taping his special across the street. He's got to go. Dennis Murphy, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
So little.
Dennis.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you very
What a
much.
great surprise.
Bye, Dennis. See you later. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, my friend. You take care of yourself. Dennis, was it everything you expected it would be?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was. Good. I knew you'd like that. And more. Wonderful. That's good.
Yeah, maybe not that
Dennis,
much
way
more.
to be punctual. You made the bit. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
buddy.
Even though I fell down at the kitchen door.
You fell down at the kitchen door?
Yeah, I was
Oh, you're going to get one honey of a lawsuit.
Okay, don't sue me, okay?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, thank you, Dennis.
Okay, good.
See you
Thank
later.
you.
That's
Hey, Josh,
Dennis
you got to
Murphy.
walk him out.
Hey, you know what, Mike?
Please.
I'd like to just, before we begin the show, I have
Yes.
2 words for
Yes,
you.
go right ahead.
Thank you.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
Grabbing some coffee. Thank you. Hello, everybody. This is Albert Brooks, and I'm real happy to be here. Don't ask me how it happened, why I'm in this town. It's a long story, but anyway, they said, would you come down to the station, take some calls? I said, you got it. So call in, we'll chat and have some fun. What do I do? Line 1 it is. Let's go. Hello.
Oh, yeah, Albert Brooks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nice to talk to you. Listen, I'm a disc jockey here in town.
Uh-huh.
And on the side, I'm into kind of a comedy bag.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you a few questions. Pick your brain.
All right, be careful.
Oh, for sure. All right, how important is the element of surprise in comedy?
That's about the stupidest question I've ever heard. What kind of a moron are you?
Hey, watch it, will you?
No, you see? I was just surprising you.
Surprising me. I get it. I see what you did. You turned it around.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
What about delivery?
Well, I think you can pick it up yourself, can't you?
All right, I guess I could, but what if you're a two-man team? Each guy pick up half of it?
Mm-hmm.
Pick up half of it.
Writing?
I'm writing.
All right.
Finally, one last question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, how important is writing your own material?
Well, I think it's very important. I mean, do you think funny?
I'll tell you.
Mhm.
I don't think funny, but I am funny.
Are you really funny?
Really funny.
Well, I'd say you're all right then. Just do the best you can.
Best you can.
Mhm.
Out of sight.
Thank
Hey,
you.
drive carefully, huh?
I will. All right, let's move on.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his easy chair, here's Mike.
Live from Studio 1K in the Piperflex Broadcast Center, this is the Mike O'Mara Show. We are downloaded worldwide over 20 million times and powered by Encore Insurance. I love this song.
Great song.
I love this song when I'm riding.
This is a great bike song. I
This
imagine.
is a biker song. We're
No,
at Mike.
the whole album's good. Morrison
I love it.
Hotel.
Absolutely. We're at MikeO'MaraShow.com, 102.9 DC.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Kelly, have a great weekend. Stay dry.
And the mighty 1630 KCJJ in Iowa. Today is Friday, October 11, 2013. And our show today brought to you by FanDuel.
Yes.
Brian LeCompte writes me, Mike, I won $45 on FanDuel this past weekend.
Real money.
Peyton Manning, Frank Gore, Deshaun Jackson, Jimmy Graham, and the Chiefs were my major point earners. In it again for this Sunday. Good luck to you as well.
Are you going to start Frank Gorshin?
We're talking about FanDuel, Frank Gore.
How's that?
Stop it.
Okay.
FanDuel, 1 week fantasy football leagues for real money, immediate weekly cash payouts for with no waiting, no upfront fees, and no season-long commitments. You can play 1 week or every week. It is up to you. Will Rees writes, hey, Mike, I've been using FanDuel.com, and I'm loving it. I know very little about football, but I love hockey.
Look at that.
I've been participating in the NHL part of FanDuel.com since opening night. Yes, you can do other sports
You
as
didn't
well.
tell me this. Why did you keep this a secret?
Because I don't play hockey fantasy, but you can.
Not yet.
Opening night, he's been doing it. I don't know if you've ever tried this part of FanDuel, which I haven't, but I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
I highly recommend giving it a shot, and that's from Will Rees. FanDuel has paid out, are you ready for this?
How much?
Over $135 million.
Wow. Wow.
Go to FanDuel.com, click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner, use the code TMOS to sign up today. They will match your deposit up to $200, but you have to enter the code TMOS when you join. FanDuel.com, where every week is a new season. That's FanDuel.com, or use the code TMOS and sign up today.
Hockey, that's got to be fascinating for you.
You know, I love having people that have been with us for a very, very long time. And because of the nature of this podcast, and we're not guest-driven, we don't do a lot of phoners anymore. We don't have a lot of phone calls from listeners. So when Dennis reached out to me and then made a reference to the fact that he was on furlough from the government, and that was the one reason he was going to get in here, I thought it would be a chance to
But don't you
have him
realize
stop
how
by.
things haven't changed? Because you know why he reached out?
Right.
Because he needed something. I don't have a job right now. I need.
We normally tape the show at 10:30 Eastern time, and Oscar texted that he's going to be late, and he's very nice to do that.
Right.
And the thing about D.C. traffic is when you get into really rain, almost more than snow,
Yeah, I agree.
causes the most amazing bat-esque gridlock in
People
this
flip
city.
out. They flip out.
You just rot.
And I knew it when you texted me. I knew you had mentioned referred to an accident on 66, and I gave the Napoleon because I'm orchestrating this like a surprise birthday party. I'm giving this man much more credit than he ever should get. But I wanted
I was totally surprised.
I totally wanted to surprise Rob.
The one thing
we were hiding Dennis out on the sun porch. Here
I
at the,
really had no idea. The one, but when you got talking, I thought, is it Goldie? I had no idea who it was, and imagine my disappointment.
It was fun.
That was cool.
But it's cool that
it was cool.
you have people from the beginning, and there's so many people that have supported me and supported Don over the years. And as I said, I don't know his circumstances or what happened, but the fact is, I do know radio and what a suck-ass
Still
business
sucks.
it can be.
Still sucks.
No matter what. And so anyway, it was great to see Dennis, and he will be at the live show. And speaking, yes, go ahead, Oscar.
I know. I think that you probably have given them this credit in the past, but Dennis has got a lot going against him, whether he wants to admit it or not. But the fact that he's working for the government, he's out there getting a job, because if you remember the last time we came in here, he was just recently unemployed.
Right.
So he went out and got a job. This man should be able to go to work if he wants to go to work.
Yeah, I mean, it really is ridiculous.
He could stay at home and cash disability checks if he wanted to.
I have found myself, saying that I would drift away from politics, but I am finding myself going to the talking heads more and more just to sort of get my head around it. And they're just all a-holes. They're all a-holes.
They'll come to an end soon,
incidentally, by the way, once this all gets resolved, and I put this blame absolutely on the heads of the Republican Party.
Yep.
But as far as the Democratic Party, I personally am looking for health care. So I am going to the website, gov.com, healthgov, or whatever the hell it's called. I was on there last night. I visited it 3 different times, shut down for maintenance. Kiss my ass, Obama administration. You're blowing it.
Yep.
You're blowing it because you're all about your ideas and you're not about your practical implementation.
Right now.
I swear to God, I am 1,000% for Obamacare, but God damn it, fix it right now, because as soon as this government shutdown is over, you know where the spotlight's going to be? The spotlight is going to be how you're effing millions of Americans out of their opportunity to get on there and have something that works. Fix it. We've got guys in this room that could fix it. You should be able to fix it.
Right now, you're saying, that obviously if the source of the problem is the Republicans. It's like the Republicans.
Well, they
set the house on fire.
Right.
The house is burning, and it's their fault that it's on fire.
Right. And
the Democrats aren't putting out the fire.
Well, but
that's
also,
the problem. Nobody's helping.
This is a twofold deal here. I think this rests squarely, and the public is telling me that with the polls, that this is squarely on the shoulders of the Republicans. They started this. They created this. They manufactured this. It's their problem.
Sure. Right now, do you know Congress has a lower approval rating than Nickelback? It's true.
It is their problem, and I think they're going to experience the fallout. Although the midterm elections are a year from now.
It's not going to hurt them the way people think it's going to hurt them.
No, not now. If the elections were in November,
but they're not.
They wouldn't have done this.
But they're not.
They wouldn't have done this. So,
and I think to your point, this website's not going to be fixed for at least a couple months.
It's ridiculous.
The new year.
They knew.
They should have Yoko fix it.
They knew. I saw the douche who's supposed to be running.
I saw him
who's
as well.
Spearheading this thing. That stammering, emaciated, anus-eyed hump that is trying. I don't even know the guy's name. Maybe you can find it. But I was sitting there going, great. So you get literally the signature piece of legislation that you not only have to fight through every single House member and Senate member that's against this, you go to the Supreme Court, and then they try to overturn it 40 times, and then they try to shut down the government to overturn it, and you beat that, and then you get this this testicle who comes out and is like, well, they really can't do that. So mark my words, I'm about probably 3 or 4 days ahead of the news cycle, because as soon as this government is back up and running, and if I was the Republicans, I would want to get
pounce.
I want to get that thing up and running as quickly as
you would think they would have an urgency now that it's down.
No, because they're too Obama.
No,
Obama.
The problem is his legacy should be health care for everyone. His legacy is going to be a computer virus.
Now, let me say, with that said, as pissed off as I am, I'm like, keep going, guys. You fix this thing, because really the idea, the concept of getting health care for people with pre-existing conditions, the concept of getting people in general, more people insured and more people into this system, I think ultimately the idea is correct. I believe in the idea.
That's a great idea.
What I don't believe in is this, I'm so pissed that they are not rolling it out correctly. I mean, there's just no excuse for it.
There isn't. It's like when a business is launching, you have your big launch, you've spent millions of dollars in advertising, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, this is years.
Your website crashes. This is like the age-old, are you ready for the volume that's coming your way? If you have a Super Bowl commercial, real private businesses go out of their way to make sure that they are prepared for this type of traffic to their website.
Right.
Now, that being said, the problem with the national website is very clear, and it will take a couple months to actually get it going the way they want it. But the state websites, the states that have offered healthcare sites, their own healthcare exchanges, they're working well.
Mm-hmm.
The state-run websites.
The state-run well.
But not all the states have done it.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. It is, because I really I'm like so many Americans right now, because I run a small business and I want to see what's going to happen, and it's just not even being able to get in and apply.
Nobody's doing it right.
Not even being able to do that. So that's very frustrating. So I'm pissed off, as usual, at both sides. But as far as this government shutdown,
at least Dennis came in to cheer you up.
And the debt ceiling and all that, they've screw them.
Yeah.
It's totally political. It's purely political. You're not doing anything for the good of the country. You're not. You're playing a chip that didn't work, and the American public has spoken, and now you screwed up. So open the government up. It'll be done today. That's my prediction.
Nice. Today?
Yeah, it'll be done today.
COB today?
Not only the government reopened, but I will say they'll probably grandstand enough to take it into the weekend, but I think before Monday, not only the government reopened, but this whole debt ceiling crisis averted as well. I think that's inevitable. People are screaming too loud about it right
But
now.
Chris and Bruce Jenner will stay broken up.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, now we know what's going to happen.
We will take a break. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, a major announcement about our band for the live show. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Chances are by now you've tried Hulu.com and you love it, but now you've got to try Hulu Plus so you can watch your favorite shows anytime, fun time, good time.
Friday time!
And you can watch them anywhere. Hulu Plus lets you watch thousands of hit TV shows and a selection of acclaimed movies on your television or on the go with your smartphone or tablet device thing. Yeah, the nice thing about this is they're talking about so many of these airlines now offering Wi-Fi up in the sky. And, I know a lot of those airlines are going to try to jam you for movies. Well, use Hulu Plus and you don't have to worry about that.
I love flying United. You can get it with Wi-Fi for only $6 a minute.
Right. And the good thing about Hulu Plus, it all streams in HD for the best viewing experience. With Hulu Plus, you can watch your favorite current TV shows like Saturday Night Live, Community, and Family Guy. Moreover, you can check out the exclusive content, including Hulu originals like The Awesomes, starring SNL's Seth Meyers.
Funny Boy.
And Moon Boy, starring Chris O'Dowd from Bridesmaids. Personally, I love finding a program that I love, like Downton Abbey or Modern Family, and I do the binge experience.
Everyone loves it.
I'll watch an entire season. It's the best way to watch your favorite show. I also love that Hulu Plus offers a great selection of acclaimed films, $7.99 a month, and right now you can try Hulu Plus free for 2 weeks when you go to huluplus.com/TMOS. That's a special exclusive offer just for our listeners. You get that extra week. Make double sure that you use huluplus.com/TMOS so you can get the extended free trial, and they know we sent you. Remember, huluplus.com/TMOS or go to MikeO'MaraShow.com and click the Hulu Plus banner.
Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, We've been talking about bands for quite some time. We do this usually when we have a live show. We like to go into the local community or the national community and find bands. I received entries from a lot of them from the D.C. area, and then I received an entry from outside of the D.C. area.
Baltimore.
And it was not from Baltimore.
Richmond.
It's not Richmond.
Florida?
Not Florida.
Where was it?
Not out west, they'd say.
I love out the Midwest.
It was all the way from the Pine Tree State.
Oh, Maine?
Maine.
I thought it was Pennsylvania.
Believe it or not, we
Poconos.
have found our band in Maine. And why have we found our band? Because they are goofy like we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is correct.
Talented.
Because we are going to have, look, this is what I would call in show business a bit of a gamble.
I don't think so.
But we're taking
Way to sell it.
we're taking a bit of a gamble with this band because we enjoyed their presentation so much.
We did.
And we thought it would be, the word chaps is campy.
Campy Chaps.
Campy Chaps from Maine. And the name says it all, ladies and gentlemen.
What are they called?
Our live band at Omericon 2013 is Motor Booty Affair. That's right. Motor Booty Affair.
Now, is it Motor Booty Affair or The Motor Booty Affair?
I think it's just Motor Booty Affair.
Done. Okay, got it.
It's 4 white guys from the great state of Maine that play funk music all the time, and they are going to be performing live on stage. They do everything. I mean, they are a disco band. From a flashback to the 1970s, I swear to God, I cracked up when I saw this website. These guys are out of their minds.
Yeah.
They are legitimate. They have played all over the country. You can go to their website at motorbootyaffair.com.
Or go to our website and link to their video. You know, I watched their video and I said, these guys are good. Then I listened to the video. Their music is solid.
Their music
You're going to
is
have
solid.
a blast with these guys.
It's Motor Booty Affair.
Certainly.
4 guys in afros, and they wear all the disco outfits.
You know, it was historic.
I guess they do a whole shtick, when they're out there. But you're going to walk into the State Theater.
It'll be a disco.
It's going to have a disco ball. And you're going to see guys, white guys, with giant fros up on stage playing. How could we say
From
no?
Maine.
We're closing,
From Maine.
Of course, we're closing in on 4 years as a podcast. This is the first time that you and me and Oscar have all agreed on anything musical.
I thought Oscar
They're a perfect fit.
would be the wild card in this, but I said this is too much of a fit. This fits the whole silly nature of the evening, but with the silliness, I wanted to make sure that the music was legit,
And it is.
And they are they play everything, and so it is going to be a true throwback for our younger listeners, a real throwback, and not a throw up, hopefully. And I think it's going to be. I looked at the outfits. Oscar and I were watching this website at motorbootyaffair.com, and you can see the link. The link is up at MikeOmeraShow.com as well. And I just started cracking up. It really, when you first see that, you go, this isn't real.
This isn't real. These guys don't tour.
Then we vetted them, and then we reached out to them, and then we had a couple of conversations with them. And then we picked them.
Yeah.
And they're going to be making their way down to the State Theater in Falls Church, Virginia.
Can't wait.
Let me go to the website because I want to make sure that I've got the names of the of the stars.
Yeah, because even though when I was referring to the contact, his name is Mike, but that's not his stage name.
No,
he has a stage name. When you're dealing with the, as I like to call them, the NBA, the Motor Booty Affair, they have showbiz names, Mike.
They do have showbiz names. I'm not sure who plays what. But these guys are, I love their, and when you see Motor Booty Affair on the website, you see that shiny, kind of old disco Saturday Night Fever.
It looks like Boogie Nights.
Right?
It really does.
And I'm going to see, you have to actually scroll
What's
through.
also great about the band, they're not just talented.
Superfly is, he's got the blonde afro.
Of course he does.
Visually, it's fun to watch.
Yeah, it is.
Spanish Fly.
Yeah,
he appears to be one of the guitar players.
They must be brothers.
Sir Rumpus Funkberry.
Yeah, I think he's the funny one, isn't he?
I believe he may be the bass player. And the drummer is Cyclone Link Skywalker Jr.
Of course, I remember his father.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he's still in the business.
It's just one more reason why you're going to have a fantastic time on November 9th at the State Theater. And we're really happy to have these guys coming down. And, we were sitting, it was so much fun, the conversation we had with them.
Oh, yeah.
Because we are going to have a couple of these guys on, I think, next week.
Yep.
On the show from Motor Booty Affair. And it's just...
Now, question
you
for
get
you.
a few beers under your belt
Yeah.
and you go up there and you watch these guys. It fits our whole silly
It's what we do.
Are you
band of
shocked
troopers.
that a disco band would come from Maine?
Yes.
It doesn't seem right.
Nothing seems right about this.
Yeah, but I love it.
You know, the day of the show, I will be, when I hear that first song from Motor Booty Affair, that's when I will be relaxed.
And that's when you will. That's when you will release.
I will release. I just want to make sure because I still, you go to that promotional video they had. I'm like, these guys aren't legit.
Yeah,
and they're legit.
It looks like CGI.
So it should be fun.
They should be. I think one of their taglines within their video, which is a great promotional video, should be Ron Burgundy's favorite band.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Absolutely. It
I
does
know they go to the same
right?
the same hairstyle.
That whole retro thing that's going on there.
Is the video up at our site, Pony?
It's about to be.
Okay, so in a matter of moments, go to MikeO'MaraShow.com and watch the FBA.
So congratulations, and really thank you to all the bands that sent in their entries for this. We had really, really terrific, talented people. And, it's interesting. Sometimes you want to go with just the raw musicianship, and sometimes you want to have a little fun. We're having a little fun with this one, but
it's a great fit.
The bands,
it truly is a great
there
fit.
are a bunch of bands that would have been a great fit on stage with us. You got to pick somebody, and we decided to go with these guys, and we're going to give them a try, and we hope you love them. Motor Booty Affair is the winning band for Americon 2013, and really, from the bottom of my heart, for all you people that took the time to send us your links, to send us videos of your music, to tell us all about yourselves, I really, really do appreciate that because, that's what makes us chug along on this show. It's the passion and it's the energy of our listening audience, and that includes all the wonderful musicians that sent us things. Really, especially the local bands around here that sent us stuff, and just dedication, people that want to help out, and people that just love playing music. A lot of these guys are professional cats. They're all pro musicians, and we're very thrilled to have them as, competing to be on stage with us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And I would like to take a moment to say thank you to Mike for giving back, because this is such a great opportunity for them.
You're such an ass.
No!
He's such an ass.
They're going to be
He's
exposed.
still mad about Dennis Murphy.
He is. He's paying me back.
You
for
bet
that.
your ass I am.
He's paying me back. I'm going to pay you back next week. I'm actually about 3 shows ahead as far as I'm not paying you back at all.
God, now I don't even wonder if I want to come in next week.
No, it's really not. No,
next week's Spielwack, you're
as a matter of fact,
pay.
I'm going to
Pony, go out and start my car for me.
Pony and I were actually brainstorming. Pony kind of helped direct me to what I want to do next week, and it'll be a surprise. It's nothing's going to bother you.
Okay.
It's something that's going to make you laugh.
How am I supposed to take it when you say, well, I'm 3 shows ahead and I'll be getting you back next week, pal?
It's something that I think is going to be very special.
Good.
Very near, but I'm not 100% sure.
You're not bringing cancer into the studio again, are you?
No, I'm not bringing cancer.
And by the way, he's not cancer because Dennis and I are starting anew.
That hug looks so fake.
Well, I mean, his arms are not.
Dennis is fake.
Yeah, no, but no, that dub is real.
Dennis is ultimately a media whore. That's what Dennis is, and he always. That's why it's been like 15 years since I've had him on the show.
He's like Kim Kardashian with one hand. It's what he is. I never met a camera he didn't love. And he's celebration of beauty as well.
I'm just going back to Motor Booty Affair for a second here, and just it's still kind of surreal, but they actually they play everywhere. The ultimate disco party band.
I would say
when they do that, they've got MBA on flying saucers.
Yeah, I would have to
flying
say
saucers go the ultimate disco party.
They're
band.
probably the ultimate disco band in Portland, Maine. Definitely top 3.
I wouldn't piss off Sir Rumpus Funkberry.
Nor will I.
They should be great, and they look like fun guys.
Speaking of Maine, isn't your nephew coming down for the show?
I think Ben is coming down. Maybe he can hitch a ride with those.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'm not sure. Ben O'Mara, if you're listening, let me know if you're coming down.
Can he bring Teddy?
Please.
Teddy's in the middle of a campaign right now.
Oh, you know what? He could
I'll
really
give him
drum
a plug.
up some reports.
I want Teddy's got to win. We don't have radio rules here.
No.
Vote for Elliot Cutler up in Maine.
Yeah.
Elliot Cutler is
He's been working with Elliot for a long time.
My cousin Teddy is the campaign manager for the independent candidate for governor in the state of Maine, Elliot Cutler, who is this a better time? I'll do a little political speech here.
Do it, man.
Is this a better time for an independent? I don't think so. I don't think there's any better time.
It is the time.
It is the time to elect an independent. Isn't that from...
That's from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Independent.
That's right,
I want
Rudolph.
to be a dentist.
You're independent.
Herbie! I want to be a dentist. All right, boys and girls, we're going to get all the reindeer out here. Ah, Rudolph.
If you ever do
I do all the voices, incidentally, from Rudolph.
If you do become a dentist, talk to Dennis Murphy.
Nobody wants a Charlie in the bus.
That's the greatest.
All right, okay. Here we go. Get everybody around here.
That's
Gather
like-
around.
is that
That's the
dancer?
a-hole gym coach.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah, all right.
He's a reindeer dick.
I love that. Is it stop animation?
and gold.
Yeah, Rankin and Bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop motion.
Silver and gold. But anyway, Elliot Cutler is the gubernatorial candidate up there. He is the independent candidate. And I really would love to see that man get into the governor's mansion because my cousin Teddy has worked really hard for him. So
And
Teddy,
he'll appoint Teddy dog catcher.
Teddy's actually, I'm not sure Teddy's going to go on and do his thing after that.
Wow, good.
The campaign is what he does.
Awesome.
We'll take a break, and we will come back with more fun and more thrills on the Mike O'Mara Show. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. This segment of the program is brought to you by the Mike O'Mara Show's Amazon page. Amazon is the one place to go for everything you need. Is your Halloween costume all set?
How about it, Oscar? You got your costume?
I have some ideas.
No, is it? Well, just relax. Amazon has got you covered. Every costume you can think of: superhero, sci-fi, time period, cartoons, and movies. Let me do it, Brian Butterfield.
Do it, Butterfield.
Superhero, sci-fi, time period, cartoons and movies, morph suits, animals, funny, scary, occupations. Plus, you'll get hats, masks, shoes, infant, wigs, and the best selection of tutus and petticoats around. And the prices are so low,
They're scary.
the only thing that you would have to provide is the fun.
Fun.
Amazon makes it a cinch. If you need it, Amazon has it always open at MikeO'MaraShow.com/Amazon. And don't forget, it's the best place for all your office supplies, too. Today and every day, save money and support the show. Just click the Amazon link at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
I've chosen my Halloween costume.
Really?
I'm going to be Christmas man.
You know, I have to say,
Christmas
seriously, since we're talking about Halloween, and Halloween
Yeah.
is about a week before we do our live show,
Yeah.
so we're going to, we're going to kind of all have our little Halloweens at home. We're not doing any big promotion for the show. I will tell you that this is an exciting one for me because we're going to dress our little guy up.
Oh, have you chosen what he's going to be?
No, I don't know.
Chucky would be good.
No, that's nice.
What?
Chucky, a horrible Chucky.
You just get a regular outfit and put a little fake blood on it.
Yeah,
No.
you get like a hyperallergenic pencil and draw the scars in.
Yeah.
I like the old pea in a pod.
Oh.
You know, my little pea pod. I spent a lot of quality time with the king
It's
yesterday.
a little fey.
And the king. Well, no, it's not.
He could be a
Faye.
leprechaun.
You know, he'll be. We'll probably still be working together when he can kick your ass.
Yeah, like we meet in 3 weeks.
There you go. I spent some time with the lad yesterday, some quality time, and the lad was out of sorts most of the
Fussy?
day. You only realize when you're not. You don't hug an infant. You kind of bring an infant to you. You can't squeeze him yet. You know,
And
he's
they
still,
certainly can't squeeze back.
He's a little guy. He can move though. God, he can. When he pitches his real fit.
Yeah.
He takes his whole body and he does the straight leg thing, the straight arm thing, and
Oh,
he just
yeah.
gets rigid and he goes.
And you know what you're not to yet, but you are about 6 or 8 months away from the baby has an innate ability when he's cranky to somehow triple his body weight.
Right.
When you want to pick it up, a 14-pound child can weigh 50 pounds.
Absolutely.
I don't know how they do it. It's
Yep.
it's the space-time continuum.
No,
Something.
He was. I would say he had a fussy day yesterday.
Oh, no.
Kind of a fussy
And
day.
you had a good day.
I had a very good day,
Yeah.
and Carla was off after. Now she's back at work. She's
Right.
working her butt off, and she was going to get her hair done. At least that's what she told me. It's like 6 hours.
Oh.
No.
Did
I'm
she
kidding.
say which hair?
I'm kidding. Hey! Stop
that's
it.
way over the line.
Oh,
Oscar.
Did you go to a casino?
No,
Stop it.
she didn't go. That's me. But anyway,
getting my hair done in Charlestown, West Virginia.
she snuck out. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the DMV.
Yeah, really good. When you show up to the craps table holding a kid in a pea pod costume.
I'm going to the DMV. Thank you. Let's see what happens. So you realize when you bring him that close to you, just the sheer volume level of that cry,
Oh,
how,
it's-
the intensity of it that he has.
Fierce.
And then you go through so many different emotions. The emotions go. The first one, they're types of cries that give you different emotional responses.
Right.
They're not all wonderfully positive.
Really?
You don't say any of this out loud all the time, but you do say it kind of to yourself. There's the cry where you go, oh, I feel so bad. He seems so unhappy. What can I do?
Right.
Then there's the pick him up, and he calms down a little bit. He starts crying again, and then it's right next to your ear, and you sit there, God, that is so loud.
Yep.
That is like, I have headphones on louder than anybody, and that is the loudest I've ever heard. And that goes on and on and on. And then finally, when you've tried 20 different positions with him, and you put him back into the bug, which is what he sleeps in a lot.
Yeah.
You put him back into the bug, and you hear that last scream where it's like, and inside, as much as you love this child, as much as you would do anything, you would walk through fire, inside you are saying to yourself, what the hell is going on with that child? Please, for the love of God, stop.
Now, I have a question. Did he ever have the cry yesterday when he kicked it up a gear?
Yes.
When it goes like, wah, 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 wah!
I will
Like
do this.
sixth gear.
Yeah.
I will do this for you right now.
Okay.
I do an impression of his cry.
Oh, good.
And it's not in any way vocal. It's a variation on the Donald Duck sound.
Okay, good.
Because the cry right now, if he takes it to the stratosphere, is...
Oh,
yeah.
so he can already do Donald Duck.
I will say, I have no idea because I don't remember from when my daughters were that age. I don't remember the development as to when they get into certain things. I
Right.
know we paid attention to the bit about focusing on the parents. All I know is he is already showing signs of being a mimic. We sat there yesterday. My position is I lie back, shocker, in my easy chair.
Yes.
And I put his butt up on my chest so that I am making direct eye contact with his
Okay.
gorgeous little face. And then I go, woo, woo, and he's looking at me and he goes,
Oh, he
and
tries to.
now the attention span is very
Yeah.
short, but he
Right.
does it. I swear.
How old is
to
he
God,
now?
He's almost 3 months.
Because Julia, at I think 4.5 months, did Ed Sullivan.
She was a prodigy.
But
she's always been ahead of the curve.
But the
that
thing
girl.
is, she had the voice, but no material, so it sucked.
It was
It's all about the material.
It was, it's just, when he's not wailing, and I'm also of the belief, Carla says, especially at an infant's age, whenever they're wailing in any way, they should be picked up.
Infant.
I'm a little bit more, infant.
Infant.
I'm a little bit more of a tough lover.
You got to Ferberize.
I say, you
It's
just,
true.
Now, what is Ferberize?
Oh, you got to let them
Whale?
Yeah, well, you got to let them. Some experts say that you have to let them feel their emotions and learn how to, work through them.
How to work through them.
Yeah, work through them. So they would
Like
eventually,
you did when you were
eventually
small.
stop crying. Yeah, well, I was left alone all the time.
Infant. So he's doing great, and I did. I left him in the bug.
So you're Ferberizing without even knowing you're Ferberizing.
I didn't, it wasn't a long period of time because there is that point of no return where you go, okay, he's just not going to be happy in that situation.
Right.
But I'd let it, we let him wail a little bit occasionally.
How is the?
It's hard to do. It's hard to do. You want to hold him the whole time.
It's absolutely counterintuitive.
Oh, it's terribly counterintuitive.
How's he doing through the night?
He, he's doing pretty well. I'm not probably the right guy.
Well, I'm sure maybe you could ask.
I have earplugs.
Yeah, you could inquire.
I had a late night last night, and so
How come?
I don't know. It's something I ate. I think I ate something with caffeine in it.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Kahlua.
No, I didn't have any alcohol last night, but I may have had just a tiny bit of chocolate.
Really? Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Good for the
Yeah,
heart.
it was dark chocolate.
Good for the heart.
It was dark chocolate, but I mean,
And yet you're down a little.
Yeah.
You
I'm
look good
down
today.
this week. 3 pounds down this week.
Excellent.
I will tell you that. Why are you shaking your head? What?
We're a month out from the live show.
I don't give a shit.
Wow! Wow! God, that was we'll have to
You
do
don't
that on
care
instant
right
replay.
now.
I know. I've been thinking about it,
Yeah.
and I'm, it is what it is, and I will be certainly lighter than I am right now for the live show, but I'm not going to be where I wanted to be, but I'm going to still keep chugging along.
Okay.
You're going to be where you want to be, on stage in front of all your fans.
With a Heath bar.
Yeah, I will be. I am looking for it. I think chocolate keeps me up at night.
Chocolate.
It's the constant battle for me. That's my
I
one.
thought you got all the
of all the
chocolate-
vices I have. That food is the vice.
Yeah,
that
but
I-
see,
Well,
I've
that's
seen
certainly
you-
in the
I've
top
seen
3.
You win that battle.
Yeah, you have. You've seen me win.
That's
Yeah.
a crux of this.
And technically, if we were going from the start, when I began to fight the most recent battle,
Yes.
we would be talking, not the 20. I gained a little bit back, but I'm still down for about 15 from where I started. So
And I
that's
think
where I
you
am.
are-
And so but I still, I'd
You
like
are
to.
thinner than when we started the podcast.
That was 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah, I am, actually. Technically, I am, because I started
I
out.
think
you're
up.
Yeah.
You're up, like you're winning.
Yeah, but not winning significantly enough,
yeah.
and still, it's the never-ending battle. You know
And why
how it
was
works
there
out.
chocolate in the house? I thought you gave the chocolate away.
Carla, I had my diet sandwich, the Subway thing, the Jared sandwich that I had, and
diet sandwich.
the guy at the Korean man. The Korean man.
Right down the street?
Yeah, the 234.
yeah.
Am I right?
Oh, he's the best.
The greatest Subway restaurant in the history of the world. I don't care if they advertise or not. That is the best one.
Diet sandwich.
They are phenomenal.
Great customer service.
There is never anything that is not ultra fresh. You know you've rolled into Subways where it's like, this bread appears that it's from the Paleolithic era.
Brown lettuce.
Yes, this is not good. But these guys, and he loves Carla. And because Carla picked up the sandwiches on her way home from her little hair treatment.
Yes.
I already know what happened.
What?
Did he give you free fudge or free cookie?
He gave her a free cookie!
Yeah!
He gave her
I get the free cookie!
Oh my God, you get a free cookie too!
Maybe he's into dudes and gals.
He gives
he's into making money as well.
You know, the interesting thing is, though, he's never given me a free cookie.
Because he's off in some Korean language saying he not need a cookie.
He not need no cookie.
You give cookie to wife, not to husband. He not need
give
cookie.
cookie to thin wife who just had baby. You skip cookie, fat man.
You know what? I have taken the Jared sandwich to the next level. Do you know what they do at Jersey Mike's?
What do they do?
It's called sub in a tub, where they will put.
Oh, and they don't put it on bread.
They put it in a like a Chinese food container, almost on a bed of lettuce, and they'll make you a submarine sandwich without the bread, and it's fantastic.
That's pretty darn good.
Smart. Yeah.
I like that concept. So anyway, she brought me the dark chocolate chip cookie. And
it's
Carla,
not a dark chocolate chip cookie.
I think it was a darker chocolate.
I think it's milk chocolate or just cheap Korean chocolate.
What? Hey! God,
How
it's a
dare
national
you?
chain, you bastard!
Yeah, not even that. The man's a hardworking man.
It's terrible. They're wondering. Have you ever been over there?
It's not on my way.
Because you go to Jersey Mike's, right? And you don't go to Subway.
I've been to Subway a million times.
Okay, you should go to that one.
Korean one.
I'm not going out of my way to go to a Subway.
Well, I
passed 3 Subways on the way here. I'm sure they're fine. How's the BMT there? Is it great? I'm sure it's fantastic. How's the fake crab meat sandwich? Is it better than the one that's across from the funeral home place? I'm going to buy, I'm on Route 28. I think I'm going to buy tombstones and sandwiches today.
The line also moves so fast.
We have to. Oh, that thing we're doing. We have to do that.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that. And
Tombstones.
We really should also stop by, and it's only been open a few months, the bowling place. There's a new bowling pro shop on 28.
The lingerie store.
Yeah, right next door.
The dirty lingerie store. That's
Are they
next to
connected?
I don't know.
It'd be great. Underground
They share a
tunnel.
lease.
Oh, my God. Our town. The Zit.
It is the zittiest.
So proud.
So
anyway,
why did it really sell me for 30 cents? Why is it worth making the extra trip to this Subway?
if you eat at Subway restaurants on a regular basis,
And you know what it is?
You will know that
it's a great outfit.
there are.
It is.
It's a wonderful crowd. They are.
You.
They are obviously everywhere.
Yeah.
And because of that, you have different degrees. There are good ones and bad ones. This one is, as Oscar mentioned, the customer service is incredible.
Good.
Everything, every single time I've been there is absolutely fresh. They really care about keeping it immaculately.
Line
I bet
blows by. It's
And
like,
you know
boom,
what?
boom,
That's
get
what it
the-
is.
they
It
get the
helps
food to
itself
you.
because if they move more product, the food is going to be fresher because they're going to have to turn it over. A slow Subway, you're looking at soggy tomatoes.
Do you know Carla had a conversation with the owner there last night? And this is just to salute the people that are out there getting it done every day.
Yeah.
That guy, she went in last night. We normally go in, we'll run over there for lunch, and we'll see them once every couple of weeks.
Right.
And Carla actually, because she was coming home at about 7:30, went in there to grab something for dinner last night. She sees the guy. He's there again. She said, "You're here all the time." He said he is there every day from 10 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night.
Wow.
Every single day.
Didn't your intern Sven come from a Subway fortune?
Yeah. Yes, they own 3 Subways.
It's an amazing, the food
You
business.
gotta work hard, though.
It's a very hard-working business, and it's the ultimate small business, and they deserve props. They're right here on 234 in Manassas, and they do a great job, and you walk in there, and then they were all about the Bambino when we brought the king in. That was fantastic, too. I can't believe you get the free cookies, too.
That's great.
The cookies go both ways.
Maybe so does the owner.
Yeah. But, you just give props to somebody who does that. I want to talk about, if I can, before we go to break, about a certain individual that's
Real
out
quick,
there.
though, I need
Yes.
to teach you. Repeat after me. Mulyo,
Mulyo,
Chocolas,
Chocolas,
Kuki.
Moyo Chocolas Cookie.
That is Korean for free chocolate cookie. You should go in with Google Translate.
How about I walk in and I go,
박명성 사모 이호기 위성 발사 성공.
He'll show you the back room.
Incidentally, I love that restaurant and that particular one, and there are some that are really, I won't mention the other one that we have in the Zit,
right?
But I call it, seriously, I call it the prison Subway.
Yeah.
Because everybody there, they appear that they have just gotten out on some sort of work release
Is
program.
it next to a hardware store?
It is. We're going to rat
You see,
him out.
no.
We're going to rat him out.
And you don't want to ask him if it's near the Tombstone
it's on
store.
his
either.
route.
Yeah, I know exactly where it is.
It's on his route, you know?
You know what it looks like?
Like if you're leaving town, it's a left. Okay, you got to kind of go around.
One and done.
Yeah, it's that bad.
Yeah, it looks like Hollywood built a bad sub stop.
It's like you've got the owner, and then you've got the employees. You know, and it's just like
so. There's
you
tension built in.
It's very. Watch out for that. Is that a pickle? Anyway,
I'm sorry, we're out of pepperoni.
I do want to, before we go to break, just give props to a certain dad, and that's Horny Bob Spiewak.
Oh, my father,
who keeps giving. Have you? I know you guys communicate on Facebook a lot. Did
Sometimes,
you
yeah.
Happen to check out his most recent post?
I did not.
All I know is it appears to be a video. I didn't even open the video.
Yeah.
I just shook my head ruefully.
Yeah, Grease.
And I looked, and he has a blonde. It appears to be one of those 40s spokesmodels.
Oh, like a pinup, yeah.
And it's some sort of tease that she is doing, and he is consistent as. Did you have any indication when you were finding out that you were a man?
Right.
And I'm talking, let's say, post 13.
Okay.
Did you start to vibe on the fact that your old man, and I will say this in the nicest possible way,
sure,
has a fine, solid appreciation for the female form?
I did not, but I have a reason.
Did you find a closet in your house with stacks of porn?
No, I do remember that there were
like a library of
Playboys. There were Playboys around when I was little.
Okay,
but remember,
so see, he's a Playboy dad.
But remember, my dad moved out when I was in third grade,
so
he wasn't around, and when I would be becoming a man.
And so you were living with your mom primarily,
right?
And
so his libido took him away from his son. That's how much he's into women.
Wow, I never really thought of it that way.
That is so cool.
Nor that I think anyone should.
It's so nakedly cruel.
But how nice of you to bring it up.
Did you find it yet?
I'm still looking.
Let me see if I can find it for you, because
he does love the pinups.
It was that's what it's kind of that Betty Boop 40.
Yeah.
There she is.
Oh, you got it.
There it is, and it goes, Little Luxie makes a saucy, fun little teaserette.
Oh, you know what? That's him all over right there.
That's a video,
and it's Horny Bob Spiewak, and he's got a little video there, and of course the. Let me ask you this.
Chess?
Nice segue.
Yeah.
Since I can't open this video because iPads are difficult, are they going to make improvements to them?
There's a new iPad coming out. Supposedly it's going to be announced next week, or in a couple weeks, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to be full size or going to be the one a little guy?
It's going to be new. The rumors are the new Retina mini display. So there's a mini iPad that'll have a Retina display. And the new iPad.
What does that mean?
That'll have like the clear screen that the iPhone 5 has.
Amazing resolution.
Yes.
Actually, noticeably better than what you and I have on our iPads.
Will it crack if you drop it?
Yes.
But you have to drop it from a pretty high height.
Can I ask the Apple company this? When you've got companies that are gunning for you and a fix that you could probably implement within 10 minutes, why do they still have the screens that are glass that shatter? Are they making money on that?
I don't know of any tablets that have shatterproof. I know it's Gorilla Glass that has Gorilla Glass, but you can always you can't break them.
And you know what? I think it's more of an issue with an iPad than with the phone.
Yeah.
Because I think the bigger piece of glass is more susceptible to cracking.
Well, I would say that, as I mentioned in the past, most people get covers for their iPads. If they're going to move them around and use them.
That's true.
That's what usually. And you had one, I remember, Mike. You actually had one on yours for a while.
But you know, I have a zip-up leather attaché thing for carrying it, but I can't use it here.
Yeah.
So
it's careful.
It's a blonde lady that's got big boobs.
Yeah, it's him all over.
And her name is Luxie. And,
sure it is.
Lily Luxie. That's her name. And she
probably
appears
not
to be like
her real name.
A 40s buxom pinup. And
my father doesn't mind the curves.
This is just some random website or something, and he has to come, and it's only posted because he commented on it.
Yeah, what does he say? This is my father.
He writes,
Yes.
What a fantastic treat.
Oh, God.
I loved hearing your voice. Makes you even sexier.
Yeah. Thank Thanks, Papa.
I am beat red for you, Rob. Beat red. Beat red.
So with that said,
What am I going to do about
I
it?
teased this before. There will be a new character next week on the Mike O'Mara Show, and he'll be popping in occasionally to talk to his son over the phone.
Really?
Yeah, and character development, we've been doing it a little bit for a couple of days. Pony and I are honing it and refining it.
You know what? He has a slight New Jersey accent. Just remember that.
I thought you'd be all on board with that.
And also, you know, we need to talk to you next week, and he was supposed to be by this week.
Who's that?
The Squire was going to come by with his new list of solutions for the Redskins name.
Yes. Note to self.
So we need that.
Perhaps I'll write some names down for the new Redskins name at Jimmy's birthday party.
Yeah, that'd be good. If you can only find a napkin.
Oscar Rossi is right around the corner with the entertainment report. We'll have that coming up next on the Mike O'Mara Show. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Hey, football widows. Have you been spending most of your time playing fantasy football? Now, it's not for football widows. That's for men, okay? The men that are watching football.
So be a football widower?
Yes, it's the way I read it every time. Yeah,
No, it is a football widow. Because the woman doesn't have her husband, that makes her a widow.
No, you see, I say, hey, football widows. That's the way I always start the commercial.
Oh, you need to change that.
And it really should be, hey, guys.
Yeah.
Have you been spending most of your time playing fantasy football and watching games all weekend, leaving your lovely wives out there in the kitchen?
Have you spent most of your day looking at 1940s pinup art?
And commenting on them?
And saying, even sexual. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What a treat. If you've been glued to the TV this football season, you're probably in the doghouse and don't even know it. So build up some credits with the mate before you park in front of the TV. Go to proflowers.com to find a huge selection of bouquets starting as low as $19.99. Hey, do me a favor. Type in the password TMOS and get 1 dozen assorted roses for $19.99 plus a free glass vase. Satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back. ProFlowers was recently awarded highest customer satisfaction with online flower retailers.
Yes.
Hi. Mike's got his new glasses on.
They look great.
That's J.D. Power and Associates. They gave him that award. Visit jdpower.com for more info. Here's what I want you to do. Get 12 assorted roses, $19.99, plus a free glass vase. Go to proflowers.com, click on the microphone in the top right corner, and type in TMOS, and we thank you in advance. Without further ado, let's get to the weekly entertainment report. A man who is scouring the globe each and every day for the latest in entertainment stories. It's Oscar Rossi with Oscar Santana.
Gentlemen.
Oscar.
Yes. Hayden Panettiere is engaged. She's off the market.
Is it Panettiere or Panettiere?
I always say Panettiere.
Panettiere.
But you're probably right, to be fair.
Boy, oh boy. You know, when she made that jump from a teen idol to, she was on the Heroes show.
On NBC.
And then she started getting involved with, dolphins. Here I am talking about Horny Bob Spiewak.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about
was a treat.
Following the treat that is Hayden Panettiere. Very sexy lady.
Confirmed engagement to Russian boxer Vladimir Klitschko.
You're kidding? A Russian boxer?
She's been dating him for years, and the ring surfaced about 2 months ago, but she finally confirmed it on the Kelly and
Michael Strahan show.
You know why she likes that guy. Okay.
Oh, Vladimir?
Yeah.
That's
what I
didn't
think.
know Russians were packed like that.
Well, you just look at the guy and you know that he's got a...
Well, he's stacked, right? But what a different type of couple. Because when I first saw them, because she used to date her co-star on Heroes at one point.
When I see a story like this,
Yes.
do you know what I go back to?
What?
I go back to Maria Shriver with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ah.
And there was an interview where
there
Maria
we go.
Shriver, she likened their connubial relations to experiencing it with being mounted by a horse.
Yes.
Oh,
And I could be totally wrong. Everybody's different. You know that, but I got the same
Or was that
vibe.
a comment on his intellect?
No, she talked about how
He's
he
like
was...
It was a joke.
But he's also all muscle.
Yeah, solid rock.
Yeah.
And so's this guy. I mean, women love athletes. Let's not kid ourselves. Look at how many hockey players date absolute 14s.
Women love disc jockeys.
Yes, thank God. Thank God I got a pretty one.
That's right.
Yes, thank God.
All right, from a happy to sad, if you were a Glee fan, you probably tuned in last night to the farewell to Corey Monteith.
Yeah, it was sad.
Carrie said it was really, really sad.
It was.
And there are actually mixed reviews. Some say that it was a little over the top sad, and others say that it was just right. But the reality is...
We should ask the Olympic Flame about that next week.
Oh, I'm sure he watched.
You can't...
Or is it a she?
Loved it, honey.
Yeah, I bet.
And they went through different stages of the cast grieving, where his ex-girlfriend and girlfriend on the show grieving, and it's hard to celebrate. you can celebrate someone's talent in life, but also the fact that he passed from drug and alcohol overdose. It's hard. It's like a tough place to actually highlight.
And they never brought that up.
They didn't bring that up.
And I think the saddest thing, I watched a little of the thing that was so sad is that Leah Michele still has bangs. Come on, fix your hair, honey.
You sounded like the Olympic flame there.
I felt like the Olympic flame.
Fix that hair, honey.
Because she is Trey doable, but she looks like she's hiding something on her forehead like a Harry Potter scar.
You know, really, for the people that bitch about the fact that we shouldn't celebrate a guy because of the way he died, yeah, he had issues. Of course. I got news for you. Look in the mirror. We all have issues.
That's right.
And you know what? If he touched the lives of those kids and he touched the lives of viewers and they wanted to pay tribute to him, I say go for it. And anybody has a problem with that can lick it.
And, they got to know know their target audience. If their target audience is a 16 to 18-year-old young lady, you can go over the top. You can be that kind of sad.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's Glee. It's Glee.
Glee.
Gentlemen, did you know that Marilyn Monroe's plastic surgery x-rays were up for auction?
It's gross.
That is gross.
They're going to fetch between $15,000 and $30,000, and a Southern California plastic surgeon said Wednesday that he's behind the auction. So they finally found out who was it. It was actually the physician.
He's a creep too.
Yes.
I wonder if my dad has his bid in yet.
And shouldn't there be something in the code of ethics for physicians where that's not allowed?
And what's
You're not
the
allowed
statute
to
of
sell
limitations?
those.
Yeah, I believe there is a code, if not a law.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross. Whoever bid on it is gross, and the doctor's gross for doing it.
Yeah.
This is also interesting. We're talking about a chin implant and a nose job, and she didn't have silicone implants those days, so
15
she
to
didn't
20
have that
grand
option.
for X-rays.
Six X-rays, 6 sets.
Gross.
What I also wanted to ask you guys is, I didn't know that they had plastic surgery in the early 1950s.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
It was never the art form that it is, but think of like corrective surgery for people that had facial deformities. It grows out of that.
Yeah, but
it's amazing what they did with that witch in The Wizard of Oz.
This perfect person.
She never could work again.
This perfect person everybody thought was out there, and people really didn't know about plastic surgery.
That she had that done.
She had that done.
Mm-hmm.
And she had gone back within the notes themselves in 1958 because she was some degradation of her chin implant.
Oh, really?
So she actually, you got to keep it fresh, some tune-ups.
Super secret, too. And I would imagine a much longer recovery time back in the day where they had to go to Palm Springs and hide in a hotel for a month.
You know that the studio was extra guarding of them.
Oh, they were good at that.
Yeah, they absolutely did that.
Marilyn, the Cadillac will pick you up outside of your bungalow.
That's right. The Kennedys will be there in 20 minutes.
We will take you to the hospital. Following that, we will take you to Santa Barbara, where you will recover.
Do you think the chin degradation happened after a weekend with the Kennedy brothers?
That's nice. That is so...
See, and I'm heartless.
Era, what's the matter with your face?
Here I am slamming the plastic surgeon, and we've got this guy over here. That was a funny line.
Yeah, but you know what? She banged everybody. Doesn't matter. If she was alive, we could
Why
bang
are we
her.
hostile towards Marilyn Monroe?
I'm not. I'm just stating facts. She's out there banging Norman Mailer, everybody. Mr. Coffee.
He's still upset about it.
You should have stopped with chin degradation.
That's right.
You won with that one.
That's right.
Because I'm thinking POC. That's what I'm thinking. On chin. There you go.
Whap. Do it, Jack.
Gentlemen,
Do it, Jack.
Halloween's around the corner as we switch gears here. And I'm happy to say that Amazon is in the mix when it comes to the most searched Halloween costume of 2013.
What is it? I have a guess.
It's the Marilyn Monroe's chin.
No. It's Bobby Kennedy's balls.
That's actually pretty funny.
No. My guess would be Miley Cyrus's twerking outfit, the fuzzy bear.
Let me think. Ted Cruz.
No, Breaking Bad Halloween costume.
Oh, there you go, bitch.
Okay,
there you go, right?
Right.
Well deserved. Also, did you hear that Katzenberg from the Disney fame?
Jeffrey Katzenberg?
Yeah, he went out of his way and he offered $25 million to the creators of Breaking Bad for 3 more episodes a piece. $25 million a piece. So that's $75 million.
What?
So you can't have, unless you do a flashback, you can't have Bryan Cranston in those.
I don't know what the details were, but this is the way he wanted to do it. And this is why it's kind of disingenuous to the actual, I guess, Breaking Bad fan base.
Okay.
Well, he wanted to pay that for 3 more episodes and then put them on a Hulu, not necessarily Hulu Plus, but like on iTunes where you would have to pay for them.
So he would actually be fronting the money for what he thought would be a moneymaker.
Yeah. But would you take 3 more episodes and pay for them? I would. Any way they came.
Even if they were bad.
If it was the entire cast.
If it's the cast, but you'd have to have Bryan Cranston in it.
Yeah.
Because that show doesn't exist. And I think the fan base probably feels that way, right? I mean, you wouldn't want to have... I mean, that show is Walter White.
The fact that deal came out as soon as the show ended, that someone had seriously offered that.
Right.
It's pretty huge.
And I'm all for these TV actors doing whatever they need to do. I mean, get her done.
All right, almost ran out of time, and I wish we did, but I'm going to announce this anyways. Paul McCartney surprised the New York City High School with an impromptu performance yesterday.
Very cool of him to do
this. Can you imagine
this?
being in Queens, going into class, and at 2 p.m. you've got an assembly. You walk in, and Paul McCartney comes out.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Right?
And he also did one on Times Square as well, and he announced it on Twitter. He just put a tweet up. He said, in an hour, I'll be playing in Times Square.
Very, very, very
cool. And
someone
said something on the news. They interviewed the passersby. They said, that's a New York moment. And that's something you don't get in Manassas.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Or anywhere else for that matter. Jesus.
But I mean, we spent enough time in New York that you got to see things in New York that you never saw anywhere else.
Hey, we had a bluegrass concert on the Pavilion.
That was great.
Is that Oscar Razzi?
That's it.
Thank you. We'll take a break. Come back with Robin the Magic Audio Vault on the Mike O'Mara Show right after this, everybody. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Encore Insurance Services, LLC, the people who bring you this show every weeknight on 102.9 WTNT. For a free life insurance quote, please do me a favor. I mention this periodically. Encore Insurance Services, without question, one of the greatest supporters of the Mike O'Mara Show. If you have any slight curiosity about your life insurance needs, do me a favor, personally. Yeah. This is not going to cost you anything to do this. Call 866-347-5748. They will do all the work for you, and they're just going to compare rates to help you save. There is no commitment. You don't have to dive in if you don't want to, but you might be very surprised at what you find out, and I would consider it a personal favor if you would call them and help out the Mike O'Mara Show by calling 866-347-5748. License and disclaimer info is at smartterm.com. You can read all about it. Be sure to thank them for sponsoring TMOS because they've kept us going for the good part of 2 years.
Good guys.
Encore Insurance Services at smartterm.com. Without further ado, let's open up the audio vault for today, Friday, October 11, 2013.
What's your favorite Friday tradition, Mike?
I don't know.
It's the return of the Oscar Santana Challenge.
Oh, very exciting.
Here
but
we
you know, Pony and Mike can play along too, although Oscar always gets to ring in first.
Very good.
Oscar, can you name this TV theme?
Hey girl, what you doing?
Two Broke Girls?
No, I'm sorry. I'll give you a hint. It's one of my favorite sitcoms on TV right now.
I know it.
Okay, Mike?
iCarly.
No, I'm sorry. That is incorrect.
Pony? Queenie Kids shows.
I have no idea.
That's the New Girl. Or
The
New
New
Girl.
Girl.
Yeah, on
with
Fox.
your girl, with your bun.
Zooey Deschanel. Yeah. But how about this TV theme? This one's a drama.
I know this one.
Do you really?
I
do.
Oscar, I
Pony,
guess.
do you know?
I'll guess.
Yes.
Counter-Strike.
That is incorrect. Mike.
Pony, do you have a guess for this?
I have no clue.
This is Balls on Channel.
This is yeah. It is a documentary about the Kennedy brothers. No, this is a little show. I was surprised to find it still on the air. Grey's Anatomy.
Really?
Grey's
I
Anatomy,
should
and
know
they've
that.
been at it for a long time, huh?
Sandra Oh.
Whatever.
Who's
I don't know.
so sexy.
My
in,
sister's obsessed with
She's
Grey's
so
Anatomy.
sexy in Sideways, that movie Sideways.
Yeah.
I like Sandra
You like
Oh.
to see her, son.
She's in it. She's still in it.
Okay. Be careful, pal.
I'm not going to do it.
You're almost to the finish line.
Yeah, don't think of that joke.
Okay, thank you.
Oscar, Mike, you're excluded from this one until the end. Oscar,
right.
name this show.
Hello?
And I would say most lists would put this as, if not in the top 5, certainly in the top 10 sitcoms of all time.
Charlie's Angels.
Great sitcom. How about you, Pony?
Is that Bob Newhart?
And that is Bob Newhart. And it's the Bob Newhart.
Was it called Newhart or the Bob Newhart Show?
This was the Bob Newhart show.
The Bob Newhart.
And this is when he was the psychiatrist, and the actual name of the composition is Home to Emily. We are in the final round now of the Oscar Santana. Name this theme song.
Oh, wow.
It's on TV now.
Scandal.
Oscar, incorrect. Buzzer, please, for him. Thank you. Mike, you got a guess?
Veep.
Not Veep. Good guess. How about you, Pony?
I know it's not balls on chin, so I really just don't know.
Oh, the answer we're looking for? Parks and Recreation.
Anybody watch that in this room?
I hear it's very well regarded.
All right, I don't watch it.
Big fans, sorry.
But
Great ratings.
the four themes we had today were New Girl, Grey's Anatomy, The Bob Newhart Show, and Parks and Recreation. And you know what's funny?
What's that?
All of those shows, Mike, every single
Can
one
be
of
heard
them.
on Hulu Plus?
You can watch them on Hulu Plus.
I'll watch them on Hulu Plus.
Yes.
Or listen if
Or
you're
listen
busy.
to them on Hulu Plus. Hulu Plus!
Hulu Plus. And that's how you play the Oscar Santana.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So Tom Hanks' new movie, Captain Phillips, opens this week.
I might be taking that in this afternoon.
I have a tape of one of the scenes if you want to hear it. As you know, it's the Somali pirates taking over his ship.
You have a clip from the movie?
I do have a clip. Would you like to hear it?
I'd love to hear
Here's a clip from Captain Phillips.
Okay.
Pirate Radio Lyrical Pursuit Department, who's on the line?
Eric Smith,
Where you from, Eric?
L.A.
Where you go to school?
Yes.
The line is, the road is...
I'm sorry, that's pirate radio.
That's pirate radio.
That's Scott Shannon.
That's Scott Shannon,
But I
Rob.
would love to see that movie. I mean, you think you're really going to go see it, right?
I'm going to go see it. This is from Captain Phillips.
Yeah. Did you know that
It's supposed to be lovable, those pirates.
the pirates who all live in Minneapolis in real life, the
Wouldn't
actors,
it be hysterical if in the opening scene and you see those little boats that come out of Somalia, following the freighter, and all of a sudden you see the skull and crossbones hats, the three-pointed hats,
it would be great
colonial
if
hats.
the kinds you get at Long John Silver's when you order a platter.
Open the door, Captain! Arr!
It was Tom Hanks had a fascinating story. He didn't actually meet the guys playing the pirates until they stormed the set of his boat.
I think the movie would have been more interesting if they hired the skeleton pirate of Fort Myers Beach.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Oh, yeah, he
Mike,
ruled.
Mike, the TV icon boy.
Yeah, I think they should have hired him.
I'd like that.
Absolutely.
Check him out at skeletonpirate.com.
Very good.
I happen to have his sticker right here. Who's your favorite guy on G1015? I'm sorry, G105 FM, Mike?
G105 is Bob.
Yeah, Bob Dumas.
Bob in the Showgram.
It's Bob in the Showgram. He had on Paris Hilton this week to promote her new single. And what he did is, like so many of these on the radio, on the telephone tours, they just put the people on one
10
after
minutes.
another, after another, after another. And after the interview, which didn't go very well,
She called him an a-hole.
yeah, Paris was still on the phone with her manager and called him an effing a-hole. So let's hear.
thought it was so funny.
Let's hear Bob Dumas on G1015 FM.
You know, a lot of people, Kim Kardashian, a couple others.
By the way, Mike and I did a little pre-show research on Bob Dumas. He's about 700 pounds.
We called the radio station where he works.
No,
Yeah, I
don't
left
reveal
him-
the bonus show.
I left
Next
him-
week's bonus show.
I left him a message.
It's good. It's a 2-word message.
You know, a lot of people, Kim Kardashian, a couple other folks, too, started with the sex video. You did too. You ever wish you didn't do that back in the day?
Well, that was not anything to do with me. I just dated a person who was a very sick man who did that. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm never doing that show again.
I've already put in a call to them. I can't believe they just that crap up. All right.
Didn't even mention the song. That's all they
I
did was
told
talk
them.
about.
I told them twice.
I thought that was so funny that we left her on.
We're going to go viral with this. She called me an a-hole. Aren't I the best in the world?
Are you 70?
Hey, so here's the thing.
It's not even relevant anymore.
She's
You're
not
right.
relevant.
You're
It's
right.
an old bit, and they're getting all this headway out of it. The thing is, at the very end, this guy's probably a little older than me, or maybe about the same age.
Yeah.
Mid-50s. He gets her off the phone. What does he say? Bye, sexy lady?
Sexy girl, I think.
Bye, sexy girl.
It's just
like,
gross.
and he's got the earring, and he's got the ski cap, trying to be younger than he is. He's such a. So I just called and I said, hey, I just want to say, I want to support Bob and the Showgram. Can you put me through to his voicemail? So they put me through to his voicemail, and it rings, and I go, a-hole.
Now we
Just
normally,
for fun.
As you should.
Just for fun.
We normally close with a funny tape, but today I want to close with a piece of music. We estimate Willie Nelson is about 80 now.
He is in his 80s. I think he's in his 80s.
And you know what's great about being in your 80s? You don't have to sing. He's doing another duets album. This is Carrie Underwood, who sounds great.
Right.
And Willie Nelson, who's just not trying anymore.
You're always on my mind.
She's got a great voice. And trying.
You were always on my mind.
Classic old song.
Here's Willie.
Tell me.
That's it.
Wow.
Tell me that your sweet love
Has died.
Almost nothing.
Hadn't died.
He's 89 or whatever. I mean, that's fine.
And also, not only is he 89, he's high, and he suffers. Now, you know what? Laugh all you will.
Oh my
he
God.
suffers from a degraded chin.
There you go.
That's your audio vault. Have a great weekend,
Thank
everybody.
you, Kennedys. That's it for tech support questions for the Mike O'Mara Show. Contact our man Ponyboy at MikeO'MaraShow.com. All correspondence for the show can be sent to TMOS P.O. Box 3, Manassas, Virginia 20108. Don't forget to get your tickets this weekend for the Mike O'Mara Omaricon 2013 live at the State Theater featuring Motor Booty Affair.
And Mickey Coachella. Thanks again, Mickey, for coming in this week.
Absolutely. Great week of shows. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Chin! Oh, yeah, one more thing. Please remember to grab your extended free trial of Hulu Plus, a special offer just for our listeners. Go to MikeO'MaraShow.com and click on the Hulu Plus banner and start watching all of your favorite shows right now. Or you can go to HuluPlus.com/TMOS. Again, that's HuluPlus.com/TMOS. Or click the Hulu Plus banner at MikeO'MaraShow.com. You may go now.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.